you caught me on the second walk of the day on April 2nd, and it is 7 p.m. with 67 degrees, but it's windy, so I don't know. I saw another source where it was like 63 degrees with a wind chill of 59, which is fine. But my kids chose to go out in the farm creek or creek, whatever when you say, where there is a constant temperature of 43 degrees. Harsh, but they did it. It's kind of like me. I would take water and go swimming at any time temperature. I just thought it was fun. Thought it was a blast to go swimming when I was a little kid. They didn't really go swimming, but they did wade in up to their waists. Anyway, I'm happy to be walking as always, and it feels good. There's going to be a challenge up here where we're going to get we're in a winter weather watch maybe for tomorrow, so it feels weird when it's this late in the season, but it can still happen in Iowa, so especially in northern Iowa, but we'll see how much we get. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about this one exercise that I did today that was recommended by a weight loss group. And basically what it was is pick something where you can do different intensities, like running, walking, elliptical, something where you can change the intensity. And so I picked the gazelle. And what you do is you start off in a 1 minute warm-up, then you do 30 seconds all out, then you do a minute cool down, and you do that 5 times. So it increases intensity for 30 seconds. Then you get a minute off. Basically, you're still going, but it's much slower. And then got a bunch of mosquitoes behind me. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. But anyway, my dog wanted to stop. So you switch out the intervals and intensities. You switch out the intensities and you do that 5 times. Excuse me. And then that's supposed to, that's supposed to help with the ghrelin, the hormone in your body that makes you really hungry. So I wanted to try that, especially when I was hungry. I was battling that today. So I was afraid to do it. I know I'm cleared to ride the gazelle, but I was afraid to do it because, I don't want to hurt something, and I no, I'm not going to, but it was time to try it. So I got the I do have an elliptical, but I'm more scared to do that because I read some things on a Facebook group where hip replacement patients aren't supposed to do that. So I don't know. I'm cleared for everything, so I might try it, because what happened was I couldn't get enough intensity up, and I was trying to get my heart rate up, but it didn't really feel like where you're like exercising a ton. I just couldn't move my body that fast, and I found that to be a limitation of the hip replacements, which is actually fine. I'd rather have that limitation than a lot of others. My limitation I'm talking about is I just can't get my body moving faster. It just won't do it, and that's actually fine with me. So I'd rather have that, but that's what I would say was the reason why I couldn't get a more intense workout here. So I just want to try it. I am not complaining that I can't. That's just the fact of what happened. So it looked like I was going faster, but I could not move my body faster or the machine faster or something. But maybe there's different levels. I could try on my gazelle, different intensities there, but I couldn't figure out how to increase it without going faster. So it was something I think I can do again. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't 100% pain-free, but it was like 95% pain-free. And I worried that afterwards I'd have problems and with fatigue and pain, and I still haven't, although I was a little bit stiff after I sat down for an hour or two. So that was only the only thing I have now. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. Especially since I'm doing a lot of walking today. I'm only up to about 6,000 steps, but trying to get past that 6,000 step barrier, or I'm just kind of stuck at that. So I do 2 walks a day, and I'm still kind of at that level. So we'll see. Glad I can do it. Thanks. I know we do. So it's Friday, April 4th. Is that right? No, 3rd. Anyway, we're out here walking. It's sleeting or snowing. It's a wintry mix anyway. Sleet. I still don't know the difference between freezing rain and sleet, but ow, that just pelted me in the eye.
Freezing rain is when it comes
hits
out of liquid form and freezes on the ground.
On the ground, okay.
Sleet is when it's a nice crystal in the air.
Okay.
Changes from rain to ice or something like that.
I need to get that down. Anyway, I'm kind of worried because I don't have Yak tracks on, but everything seems to be going fine. They say 28 degrees. Usually does take a little bit lower temperature for it to be slippery anyway. Anyway, it's going to be like 70 next week, so we're out here on our way to our kids' school and delivering homework by Friday. I just told my husband I am a little bit stressed out from the homeschooling, but they're getting it done. Okay, so this just got a little reel. I think it's only 1 degree colder, the same thing, 29 degrees. And the road right now is wet. So what I didn't realize is the sidewalks are gonna go slippery before the road. So what I'm doing is walking on the grass to get a little grip going here. And that's even a little slippery, probably because there's ice before the snow. So my husband, he went one way and I went towards home because he has way more balance than I do. So yeah, like on my side, they don't look that bad. The roads are just wet, but once you get across town a little bit, it turns. I need to hit some, here we go, grass here. I'm 1 house away from my house. So this is not good for my replacements. I usually don't do this, but I wanted to get some exercise in. This is about the only option I have today is walk outside, but it's a little bit too dangerous for me, in my opinion. I forgot my Yak tracks. I actually packed them away for the year. Should have known better not to do that before May was out. So here we go. I know it's a little dark. It's April 26th. And I am about ready to pass 10,000 steps for the first time in a decade. I'm about 1,000 steps away and I'm a couple blocks from my house, so we'll get this done.